Hello, welcome back. We're going to be doing another tier list today. As usual, this is an opinion tier list, so whatever I say is based on a lot of factors, like personal experience, how I think about the design, how, I think the Pokemon delivers on its fantasy, and sometimes how good it is too, but this isn't like a competitive tier list, so if better Pokemon are near the top, it's just because they're more fun to use if they're not bad. So yeah, sorry in advance if that's the case, but let's get started. This tier list starts with the Alolan forms, but I'm going to save them for last, so, Rowlet. Solid B tier Mon. It's good. It's a good Mon. It's cute. It's got a lot going for it. It's like a little meme owl. I don't know. It's definitely the cutest of the three starters, in my opinion anyway. And Litten, B tier. Yeah, Litten's cool. He's a cat. Pretty much just a cat. Not a whole lot to it. Cute cat though. I like it a lot. Kind of. Ish. And then Poplio is also B tier. I mean, these are pretty alright starters. I mean, they're good. They're not the worst we've gotten. I mean, they're all pretty cool. If you just picked based on their baby forms, this would be one of the better trios, but that isn't what happens. So yeah, let's get into it. Wow, I don't know what this thing is called. Man, I hope this doesn't happen a lot with this gen, because gotta be honest, I played Sun and Moon, and then I didn't buy Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because I was like, why are you doing this to me? And, this of course, this Mon is an abomination. What is it? It's Rowlet, and then, hold on, I'm gonna cut, I'll find it. Dartrix is what it's called. Yeah, if you knew that, power to you, but, yeah, no. It's really not cool. And Decidueye is actually pretty rad. I like Decidueye. He's like a Robin Hood archer owl thing, he's got it going. And he's a ghost type and not a flying type for some reason. That makes him better, because friggin' grass flying isn't an incredible type, but grass ghost is pretty good. It's pretty good. So Decidueye is a decent Pokemon. He has a good design, I like him. Not my favorite of the starters, though. Torracat. I knew this one. Take that, world. D tier. It's not that cool. It's just inferior Litten in, every regard. If you think otherwise, you're wrong. Come on, dude. Just Litten who was lifting dumbbells and is less cute now. Come on. Why? It's not a good Mon. Incineroar is hard C. I originally would have put Incineroar in E, but because of Ultimate, he's grown on me a little bit. A little bit. This is a prime example of do not make Pokemon stand up, Game Freak. Thank you. Yeah. Imagine if Litten was a cool tiger thing. I mean, it turns into a tiger thing, but it's definitely not cool. It's the furthest thing from cool. It's what someone thinks is cool and then is actually cringe. That's what Incineroar is. Yeah, anyway. Moving on. What is this? Bella... I want to say it's called Belladonna, but it's definitely not. So now I'm gonna have to... I got this, hold on. Let me access 100% of my brain. Brionne. It's Brionne. I did it. I'm proud of myself. This Mon's kinda lame. I mean, who cares, to be honest. You have Poplio and you're like, oh, what a cute little lad, and then it evolves into Brionne, it's like, oh. I guess you're a trap now. Yeah. It's weird when that happens with Pokemon. And Pokemon are inherently feminine or masculine. It's very odd, especially when they can be both genders. It's very interesting. Anyway. Primarina. A tier, I guess? I was thinking of putting Primarina in S tier, but we'll see. We'll see if my mind changes. I like Primarina a lot. It is my favorite of the starters, so just to make that clear, I'll do that. Yeah, Fairy Water is a pretty good type. It's a pretty decent Pokemon. Good bulk, good special attack. It's alright. Probably the most competitively viable of the three. Decidueye is really slow. I mean, they're all really slow. Don't get me wrong. But, I don't know. They're kind of weak. Gotta be honest, they're kind of weak. But Primarina's alright. Just barely edges it out as a decent Pokemon. And her design is really cool. I like it. I like mermaids and seals. And, if my Popplio... Actually, I think my Popplio was a girl in my first playthrough, so, just friggin' forget everything I'm saying. Pikipek. C. It is really an average Pokemon. It is like one of the most average of average Pokemon there are. This Pokemon is not that interesting. It just is. So many middle evolutions that I don't remember the name of. It's Pikipek, then... I think it's like a Trumbeak? I think it's Trumbeak. Oh, Trumbeak's lame. Sorry, Trumbeak. You're lame. No one cares. No one asked. Toucanon, on the other hand. This mon is really cool. And just by looking at its design, you probably wouldn't think it's that cool. But its animations, like with its beak, and like its special move, and like that episode in the anime when, oh, what's her name? The whole episode is going to be me for not knowing people's names because I wasn't a kid when this game came out, so I just played it kind of casually. I didn't play it for hours and hours and hours and replay it 40 times like I did with the other games. I think I only played Sun and Moon once, actually. But... whatever. The flying type golfer chick who's thick, she uses Toucanon as a golf club, and it's really funny and really cool, and I like this Pokemon a lot. Let's see, Yungoos. Is Yungoos, right? Yungoos isn't the evolved form. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, nuts. I think I should just keep, like, a Pokedex tab in the other corner just in case. I think I'm good for the rest of these, though. I really don't think I forgot the rest of these Pokemon's names. But you know what? If I did, you can laugh at me, and it'll be fun for you, at least. Anyway, Yungoos is really one of those average Pokemon again. This Pokemon's lame. I mean, he's got those teeth. That's pretty cool. If he didn't have those teeth, he would be lower. That's for sure. But, he's alright. And Gumshoos is also fine. I don't know. The joke that he looks like Trump was definitely overplayed. And was kind of annoying. But hey, you know what? There you go. If that's your sort of thing, then... go at it. Of course I remember Charjabug. It's friggin' Derp. It's Derpmon. Ah, Grubbin. Freaking Grubbin. Man, this is gonna take forever. Oh no, I didn't know I was this dumb. Anyway, Grubbin's alright. I like Grubbin. He's a cutie pie. He is just a bug, though. He's not an electric type yet. And we have Charjabus. Obviously an A-tier Pokemon. This is a legendary mon. Everyone should fear and respect the Charjabus. It is terrifying and powerful beyond belief. And, Vikavolt I've never used. I've never wanted to use. and I never cared for, but it looks cool, and its special attack is like 145, I think. So A tier, it goes, just for looking cool. Crabrawler. This mon's lame. I don't care. It's lame. The worst thing about it is that you can catch it as early as like Route 2, and then you keep it in your party the whole game until you get to the Elite Four. Although I heard that in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon they fixed it so you can access the Elite Four area a little earlier, so you can evolve some of these Mons, like Charjabus, for example, that couldn't have evolved until you literally beat the game, so that's good. I'm glad they did that. Speaking of which, Crabominable is B tier. He's a pretty cool mon. I like him. I like running him in Trick Room. He hits really hard, and he has a pretty unique typing, and a pretty unique design too, you know? He's pretty alright. Oricorio. Pom-Pom form. E tier. It's annoying, it's not cute. Hula form. E tier. It's annoying, it's not cute. Samba form I'm gonna do first because I forgot the name of the Japanese fan dance right now, but Samba forms actually looks kinda good. A little bit. And its animations are alright. Its typing's kinda ass. The Pokemon's still Oricorio, so who cares? But, you know, it's at least average. And then this mon, okay. Oddly enough, the Pom-Pom one is actually called Pom-Pom style, which is interesting. And the rest of them are not what I thought at all, so, you know. Instead of being completely wrong, which I expected, I got Pom-Pom right, which is the one I thought I was the most wrong about. Anyway, Sensu style, which is what this one's called, unless I literally just forgot it after reading it. It's alright. I mean, it's not alright. It's lame. It's in D tier. But it's better than ass, you know? It's better than trash tier, which is really what we're shooting for. Kind of. Cutie Fly. It's cute. Yep. It's cute. It's like a little fly. It's got 4 little legs and adorable eyes and a little mosquito snout. I don't know, I like it. You know, he's there. And Ribombee, probably A tier. This is one of my favorite mons from Alola. Ribombee's really cool. Fun to use, fairy bug type, you know, an interesting typing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just cool. It's got a good shiny too. So if you want a shiny hunt for something, go for it. Ribombee is your gal, whatever, whichever one that it is. Rockruff, a perfectly safe, like, boring Pokemon that was made to sell toys and have little kids think that it's cute. And I'm sure that it did just that, because Rockruff is pretty popular. They did a good job at making just the safe, lovable, like, free real estate Pokemon. There it is. Oh, is Dawn form not here? Meltan's here. The Ultra Beasts from the second game are here. But is Dawn form Lycanroc not here? That's weird. Okay, well, I will play around that, I guess. Oh wait, no, this is Dawn form. And then this is Dusk form. So that means the other one was... like Twilight form? I don't know, something in the middle? Oh, man, I am on my A game. Anyway, this werewolf lad looks pretty cool, I guess. Once again, a very safe design. Little kids will obviously love this thing. They'll think it's really cool. really edgy, really intense. And you know what? I do too. I think that as well. I mean, if that's what you think, you're correct. But it's really just... it's pretty safe for Pokemon. Like, this is something you'd expect them to do. Its stats are really, really hard to use. It's a rock type that is based around using counter, and rock types kind of die pretty easily to fighting and water and grass and ground. Being a rock type is generally not a benefit. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's good rock types. Like, if you have Sandstorm in your rock type, it's pretty good, actually. Like, in Gigalith and Tyranitar's case, it's good. They're good. But for a slow mon like this, that's supposed to eat hits, it's just not that good. And we have Day Lycanroc here. You know what? Maybe it is day form, night form, and then... yeah, it's midday, midnight, and then dusk, I think. I think those are the 3 forms. Maybe I'm wrong, but, you know. This mon I'm going to put a little higher. It's actually pretty cool. It's a very obvious evolution of Rockruff. Like, if you guessed what this Pokemon would evolve into without knowing, you'd probably draw something that looks like this. Once again, the Rockruff line's very safe, but it's cute. It's cute, and it's fast, and it has a pretty good rock-type move. You know, it's usable, for sure, it's usable. Wishy-Washy. I think this Pokemon is really cool, and since they're the same Pokemon, I'll just put them both here. Yeah, I think the idea behind Wishy-Washy is awesome. I love using big Wishy-Washy, but the problem is that baby Wishy-Washy's base HP is so low that when it like turns into big Wishy-Washy, it isn't as tanky as it should be. And then you can take it out really easily and then turn it back into its baby form, which has like a 30 in every stat, which is... if I have to tell you that it's unusable, then, you know, I will. I'll tell you. It's unusable. It's really bad. And then it can't turn back, as far as I'm aware, so it's in a weird spot. But the design of Big Wishy-Washy and, like, its gimmick, I guess, is very unique and very interesting, and I like it a lot. Marini is okay, I guess. I don't know. It's like a sea urchin, I think. It eats Corsola. It's very rude. It's a mean Pokemon. In Galar, the Marini won. Which is why all the Corsola in Galar are dead. Interesting factoid, I guess. And Toxapex also not B, C. I kind of like Toxapex's design. It's interesting, it's unique. It has a pretty decent shiny as well, but like fighting against it really makes you not like it that much. It just uses Baleful Bunker, you get poisoned, and then it just freaking eats hits for days, swaps out with Regenerator. It's just so good. This mon's so good, and it's just I missed when Ferrothorn was better than it. I do, because like you could kind of deal with Ferrothorn a bit. It doesn't have Regenerator, and you can use a fire type move, so it has counterplay. Toxapex's counterplay is hope you have a +4 fast Pokemon with Earthquake out. Anyway. Mudbray is alright. It's a donkey. Yep. That's really all I gotta say. And Mudsdale... I never really liked Mudsdale. I couldn't tell you why. And maybe I just didn't use it enough? I don't know. It's kind of just like a horse. And Rapidash was already kind of just a horse. So then we got 2 horses, and I was like, oh, I guess. I mean, there's more than one type of horse in the real world, so it makes sense to get more than one type of horse in the game. I mean, this is a different breed as well, so it's not that weird. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's the color scheme, like the brown and orange or something. I don't know. But it never really did it for me. Dewpider. The B tier. I like it. It's a little spaceman. His little space bubble. He's bug water type. Fun typing. He has a really cool ability. I think he has another ability that's really good too, but the water bubble ability is just so cool. And it makes me put Araquanid in A tier. I like Araquanid. This mon is really ugly, don't get me wrong. Like, you're not gonna buy a stuffed animal of Araquanid. And if you did, then, you know, send me a picture. I want to see it. But it's really fun to use. Like I said, water bubble's really interesting. Its stat spread is very weird. Its design is weird. I don't know. Maybe I just have bug type bias, but I like bug types. They always have the most interesting designs, at least to me. Fomantis. It's very forgettable. Not very interesting. It's cute, though. And then Lurantis is pretty cool. It wasn't good in Sun and Moon, but then in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon they gave it like Solar Blade or something, and then it actually was pretty good in Sun. Or so I heard. And yeah, you know, maybe this mon isn't that bad right now. But I don't think it's in Sword and Shield, so I wouldn't really know. And I didn't play Usum, so yeah, I like its design though. It's got cool striped pants, and I like praying mantises. Speaking of, it is a mantis. It's not a bug grass type though. It's just a grass type. I think it's just mono grass. Morlul. No, I like Morlul, actually. Morlul's cute. Little mushroom fella. I would pat his little mushrooms. And then Shiinotic is highly cursed. In Sword and Shield, this mon has kind of fallen out of the curse zone for me. To where it's not like I look at it and I feel like it's gonna eat my soul. But when I first saw it in Sun and Moon, I was alarmed. I was like, oh my gosh, that thing is dead inside. It's gonna eat me and my family. Like, oh no. And, you know, now I'm kind of just like, yeah, it's just a little creepy. Salandit is A tier. I think this mon has an awesome design. It's really cool. Yeah, maybe S tier even. One of my favorite Pokemon designs. It's cool and edgy, and it's a poison fire type, and that's really interesting and really cool. I mean, it's a salamander as well, which, you know, if you didn't catch on, is like my thing. And yeah, love Salandit. However, Salazzle kind of like takes everything I like about Salandit and then like shits all over it really hard. I kind of want to put it in D tier out of spite, but I'll put it in C tier. I think it at least deserves that. Yeah, so what do I say about Salazzle, man? It's ugly. It's got really long, lanky, uncomfortable limbs. And the whole bald thing, I don't know, it kind of throws me off. I mean, of course it's bald, but just the way that it looks, it's just so uncomfortable to me. The flames on its tail are pretty cool looking, though, I gotta give it that, but it's just... ugh, and it's shiny is like an abomination. Oh, it's so sad. But whatever, it's fine. Stuffle. It's fine, I guess. This is a mon that not only was made to sell stuffies, but in-game has a character that just has a bunch of Stuffle toys. And it's very awkward. but you know, it's a thing. And then we have the lad Beware, putting him in A tier only because of the Sun and Moon anime. If it wasn't for the Sun and Moon anime, he would be in C tier because I just don't really care about this mon or its design. But he is such a lad in the anime. I love his character, Beware. It's just so funny every time he's on screen. So, you know, he gets away with it. Bounce Sweet is adorable. Steenie is adorable. Serena is queen. And she can kick me all she wants. I will say it. Serena is queen. This mon is alright. I mean, they're fine, I guess. They're mono grass. Their abilities are pretty good. Their moves are pretty good. Their stats are okay at best, but you know what? It's fine. This mon is not worthless. At the very least, it is not big doo-doo bad. And I love its design a lot. I think it looks great. So, yeah. You go, Serena. Comfy, putting in A tier, is really cute and really funny in the Pokemon Adventures manga. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's fun to use. It's got like Prankster. Oh no, it doesn't have Prankster. It has like that healing move priority thing. So it could use like priority Draining Kiss and stuff. It's just very cute. And when it's not holding onto its tail, it has just like a long flower tail, and then its gimmick, which is a lot of people don't like Pokemon because they look gimmicky, but I think those are some of the most interesting mons. But like if it lets go of its tail, then it's just a good looking mon and not just a lay. So, you know, you kind of just have to take it as it is. Is this Oranguru? I think it is. Oranguru is lame. I don't care about how interesting he is in VGC. I don't care. He's lame. He's like a big old smelly purple white monkey with weed. I don't know, man. He's just not for me. And then Passimian is fine. Definition of an average Pokemon to me. He's a monkey, and he's a fighting type, and he's got like a ball. Wow. Man, we did the bare minimum here. Yeah, Wimpod is kind of lame. Having to chase Wimpod around in Gen 7 isn't very fun. I mean, once you figure it out, it's not that hard either, but, you know, it's whatever. This Pokemon's really, really doo-doo butter and really awful. And then we get Golisopod, who should be an S tier. By all rights, Golisopod should be an S tier. I want to put Golisopod in S tier. I love the design of this mon. I think it's really cool. I love the whole theme with Guzma and how he used bug types, and they're all really bad and really weak, but then his Wimpod evolved into Golisopod, and then he just beat everyone up with it, and it's just like, I'll show you who's weak. And then it's like, it has Emergency Exit as its only ability, no hidden abilities, and it is not a good ability. It's not. Some people might be like, oh, it's interesting and unique, and adds like a different layer of playstyle to Golisopod. So you can like first impression, and then when he gets hit, he swaps out, and then he can first impression again. It's really just big brain, or I don't know. It's just so bad. It's so bad for Golisopod, man. If it winds up being your last mon, though, it can't swap out, so then it's pretty good, but then it's a mon without an ability, so it's just... It's sad. It's really sad that this really cool, like, bug water monster with really good stats got Emergency Exit. It sucks, I guess. Sandygast is fine, I guess. It's got a good shiny. but so does Palossand, which is just Sandygast, but cooler, and still has an awesome shiny. Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent mod now too, because of some changes in moves and abilities and stuff. Maybe now it's not still good, but it was, like a month ago, really good. Let's mark on. So yeah, Palossand is a cool one. I don't know, I like it. Ghost Ground, good. Well, maybe not a good typing, but it's a cool typing. Puku Muku B. It's kind of cute, and I sort of like the meme. Maybe more than I should. I like that it just spits out a giant fist, which is apparently its internal organs. Why is its internal organs a giant fist? I don't know. And then it just beats people to death with it. It's really funny. And it's really funny in Smash as well. Like, I don't know. I think it's just a cute little bunny cucumber man. It's just off doing his own thing. Type Null. Response lane. I don't care. It's just... and then Silvally is C tier. Yeah, what can I say? Type Null, a normal type that can use Eviolite and like kind of a mediocre moveset. But it's so ugly. Where did it even get those green talons from? It's like supposed to be a mix of a bunch of different Pokemon, which makes it stronger, and it can use the Arceus' ability to change its type. Well, I mean, Type Null can. Type Null's fine. But it's like, bruh, you should have used not so ugly Pokemon. Silvally is also ugly, but the RKS system is a cool enough niche to where I'll put it in C tier. It won't go in the poop bucket because it has a cool niche. Maybe I'll even put it in B tier. Yeah, I'll put it in B tier. Being able to use a bunch of different types for Silvally makes it at least an interesting Pokemon to use, and fun is the whole point. And Silvally is a fun Pokemon. Even if it is hideous and maybe not that good, it's fun. And that's what matters. Meteor! A tier. It's really cute. And it's pretty good too. There's no real point on putting Meteor form Meteor in anywhere else. It's the same Pokemon. It's got a cool ability, and it's cute, and has a good shiny, and has a bunch of different colors it can come in, even though it also has a shiny, so it could just be a different color. But one of the colors is just rarer than the others. It's black too. The shiny is. You know, it's good. Okay. Komala. A tier. It has one of the best shinies in the game. Wow, I sure am talking about shinies a lot. Look, I don't shiny hunt a lot, but I did do it in the past, and it's fun. I don't know why. It just feels really relaxing and pretty rewarding when you finally get it. And then you go online and fight someone with 6 attack shinies, and then you're like, oh yay. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. Komala is cute. Very cute. Has a fun niche as well. I like it. It's a cool mod. Turtonator is pretty cool. Its Shell Trap is kind of scum, but it's cool. It's a fire dragon type. I don't know why it's a dragon type, but it is. So, there you go. It's Turtonator. Togedemaru? I'm pretty sure there's Togedemaru anyway. I sometimes get the Pikachu clones mixed up. C tier. This mon's a Pikachu clone and not a very cool one. Dedenne did it better. More Pico does it better in the future. I guess, spoiler alert, but this Pokemon's just lame. And Steel Electric's a pretty cool type, I guess, if you like getting mud slapped. Mimikyu, A tier. I love Mimikyu. Yeah, it's just Pikachu, but spooky. I mean, not really. There's like a thing living in it and it doesn't really look like that, but it does. For all intents and purposes, what it is the sock puppet on its head. Because we don't see it in any other way. I mean, there was some promotional stuff for it also looking like the Gen 1 starters, but that's neither here nor there. It's just a thing. Anyway, I like Mimikyu's design. I like using it. It's fun. It's good. Thanks for being a guy, I guess. Bruxish. Ah, man. Nah. Nah. I think it is based off of the Puku Puku Numu Numu Apu A'a. I think they only did that because it was a meme. Yeah, it's... I mean, I don't know. It's kind of fun to use. It's a pretty good Pokemon, but it's not pretty. It's really not pretty. I don't like its lips. And yeah, it's a fish, and fish usually have lips. Wow, crazy. But it's just so uncomfortable, and then it's got like that flower that unfolds on its head, and it's got eyelashes, and it's just like, it's a fish, man. It's just so... It's not for me. It's not for me. It's pretty decent, though. It's fun to use, so if you want to use it, more power to you. Drampa. Yeah, right next to Turtonator. They're about the same tier, which would make sense. But, yeah. He's an old man dragon. Why is he a normal dragon type? I don't know. It doesn't really benefit him being a normal type at all. His ability's kind of unique, but kind of worthless. He's just kind of bad. But he's there. You know, in case you forgot him. Oh man, but his eyes are kind of creepy. Yeah, whatever. Drampa's Drampa. Delmise, whatever. Whichever one it is. A tier? Yeah, A tier. I like Delmise a lot. Yeah, it's a grass ghost type. I know it doesn't really look like that, but it is. But it is also kind of a steel type, because its ability makes it get stabbed from steel type moves. And its special move is a steel type move. So it gets stabbed from 3 types. It's a ghost grass type. And it's, you know, it's pretty interesting. It's a pretty cool mon. It's got cool animations. It's got a really good shiny. It's very unique. I used this in my Sun and Moon playthrough, and like as soon as I saw it, I fished it up and I was like, wow, I didn't even know this Pokemon existed. Because usually before the game comes out, you look at all the Pokemon. Unless you don't do that, more power to you, because the game's more fun if you don't, but I'm always on the internet, so I kind of have to see it, even if I don't want to. And Delmise was one of those Pokemon that was not spoiled for me, and when I saw it, I was like, wow, this thing's awesome. And I caught it. And yeah, I like it. Is this Jangmo-o? This is Komo-o. I think this is Jangmo-o. And what's this? Kulu-yaku? No, I don't know. Let me look it up. Hakamo'o. Yes, of course. Of course, I should have remembered that. Hakamo'o, the most iconic Pokemon. Anyway, Jangmo-o's B, Hakamo'o's C, and Komo-o is the first impressions matter. When I first saw this mon, it was bad. I think its design has potential, but its 3D model is done so poorly it just looks bad, in my opinion. Of course, I mean, of course it's my opinion. If you like friggin' Komo-o a lot, then yeah, I mean, you'll put him in S tier. But for me, it's shiny hurts your eyes, for one. That thing is horrible. But yeah, it just, the plates on its back, the fact that they just stick out and like defy gravity, and there's just like not enough plates as well. Like, I know what they were going for, but the technical limitations of the 3DS made it really not a good looking Mon. It's not. It's just not. And it was bad too in normal Sun and Moon, because its moveset was really limited and its stats aren't. I mean, the stats are good, but it was slow and weak to Fairy. 4 times weak to Fairy, actually. Which the whole Sun and Moon meta was Tapu Lele, so yeah. But in Usam they gave it some moves that made it interesting, and other than Magearna, Fairy types are kind of weak. Because no Megas and no Tapus. So, Sword and Shield, it's pretty good. So, you know what? Maybe I should give it another shot, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. Speaking of Tapus, Tapu Koko A tier. This mon's cool. It's like a crazy flying rooster made of electric and metal. I mean, not like actual metal, but like rock, you know? He's got it going on. Tapu Lele, A tier. It's cute. It's good. I mean, it's really all you need. If you're cute and you're good, you at least get A tier. Okay, well, or B tier, I guess. But, you know, Tapu Bulu, B tier. I think it just has the weakest design. But it's still a pretty good design. And Grassy Surge is good. The Mon's good. Its hands being hooves, though, kind of is awkward for me. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if his hat just folded down, you know, and he got that, like, spooky island head, it would be cooler, but nah, maybe that's just me. And Tapu Fini, my favorite of the Tapus, is an S tier. She's pretty and she's strong. Yep. Good on you, Tapu Fini. Nebby, S tier, of course. I don't need to say anything more. Cosmoem. Who cares? No, really, who cares? Solgaleo, for me, is a B tier. I was never impressed. A lot of people loved that Mon, thought it was awesome. I was just like, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. We've seen lions before, with Luxray, who isn't a dark type for some reason, and Pyroar, who is really bad for no reason. They were just like, we're gonna make Pyroar ass because it'll be funny. I don't know. They give it Moxie and no physical attack. Oh, it's okay. Anyway. Yeah, so I guess they wanted to make a lion good this time, and they did. Congrats, it's a good lion, except I don't care. Yeah. Lunala, on the other hand, goes into S tier. Lunala's really cool. Yeah, call me edgy all you want. It's like a galaxy space bat thing with giant metal blades on it. It's really cool. This thing wouldn't feasibly be able to live its life, but that's okay. It was made to be looked at, and look at it I shall. Nihilego, why? I guess is the biggest question. Everyone thought that Lily was an Ultra Beast and Lusamine was an Ultra Beast at first, because Nihilego looks like Lily and Lusamine looks like this thing that I forgot the name of because it was banned to Ubers really quickly. I don't remember. Hold on. Pheromosa, that's right. Yeah, this mon is fine. It's fine. Not even as thick as Lusamine, let's be honest, but yeah. I don't know. The Ultra Beasts are cool in concept. Their designs are interesting. They're all really strong. They're like all almost legendary tier as far as stats go. For some reason, they're kind of just all over the place actually, but whatever. It's what it is. Buzzwole. Gotta put it in S tier just for the memes. It's just All Might, the biggest, baddest, thickest mosquito out there. Xurkitree is fine, I guess. It's just a bunch of chords. This thing was terrorizing OU for a long time, and I don't remember what it was called. I want to remember. Yeah, that one should have been easier than it was. Celesteela. I mean, come on. No one likes a Stallmon, and no one likes a not cute Stallmon, especially. It's just... no. It'll come back to me. I know it. Guzzlord. This mon... B tier, I guess. It's funny. It's got a good meme. Sun and Moon, it screams a lot. It's shiny is highly cursed. Yeah. I can't remember what this mon is called. Like, I use this thing a lot for some reason. I really liked it. Kartana, there we go. I remember. Kartana's cool. There you go. Just a little folded man. Grass steel, I believe. I like it. I don't know. It's fun to use. It's cute. Well, maybe it's not cute, but I think it's cool. Necrozma Dawnwings form. I mean, I guess I'll just do it like this. It's just Lunala and Solgaleo. I mean, not beat around the bush here. And then Necrozma Ultimate Death Dragon God form. I never used this thing. I think it was banned to Ubers too with Mega Rayquaza. I never even fought it because I didn't play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So just based on its design, I'll put it in B tier. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it. It's like a big light dragon thing. I don't know. Normal Necrozma goes in B tier. It's just kind of ugly. It's kind of fun to use, I guess, but it's just eh. It's just eh. Magearna. I want to say I hate it because metas and all that, but I don't. Magearna is cute. It's a little maid robot. It's a Pokeball. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Poipole, S tier. Maybe it's just for being named Poipole, I don't know. And then, Naganadel, A tier. This one's really cool. I like it. It's a dragon poison type, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty good. Yep. Stakataka, S tier for being Stakataka. Marshadow, S tier. I mean, okay, the movie was kind of bad, but I kind of liked it, and I like Marshadow's design, and using it's really fun, and its other form with the green hoodie's pretty cool. I don't know. I like it. Whatever, I think it's a good legendary. Um, Blacephalon. B, I guess. I don't know. It's a clown with a bomb for a head. Admittedly, saying that out loud makes me want to put it in S tier, but it's not funny enough. It's not Stack Attack-up. Zeraora. Yeah, you want to talk about Rockruff being the most average, safest, boring, uninspired, why would I ever use this Mon? Okay, actually, Rockruff is even better than Zeraora in this regard. Like, what were they doing with this Mon? They made a mono-electric Mon. The nerve of them making a mono-electric Mon. When we already have several mono-electric Mons. We have good electric Mons, too, with Tapu Koko, who was in the meta at this time. Why give us Zeraora? Why give us a boring Mon with, I mean, a broken move? A pretty, I think its ability is just like stats. Maybe it's something interesting. It's just, I don't care. I mean, get this thing away from me, bro. Then Meltan, Nut Friend, and Big Nut Friend. They go into A tier. They're cool. Getting them is not so cool. Thank you, Pokemon Go. But you know what? The Pokemon are cool, nonetheless. Also, these Mons are definitely not Gen 7 Mons. They're Gen 8 Mons. But whatever, I'll let it slide. Alright, now we have Rattata. But black this time. I don't know where I put Rattata before, but, yeah. And then Raticate, who cares? Sorry. Alolan Pancake Mon, A tier. It's adorable. Psychic Electric, it's a cool type, it's got a cool ability. And you know what? It gives you a reason to actually catch a Pikachu. Instead of just do it again, because it's the mascot. Sandshrew, but an ice type. I actually like it a lot. Sandslash, but an ice type. I like it even more. I kind of liked Sonic as a little kid. And this, it does well. It's a steel ice type. It's a pretty interesting typing. I mean, it gets destroyed by fighting, but whatever. It has Slush Rush, I'm pretty sure. You just run max speed, Jolly, run it in ice, well, hail, and it's pretty good. It's honestly a pretty decent Mon. I think it's slept on, unless it's like in UU, then it's probably not, but you know. Alolan Vulpix, A. Alolan Ninetales, S. I was never on the Ninetales hype train. I didn't really care. I thought it was boring. I didn't like its color scheme. I didn't like it being mono fire, not super fast or bulky. Then I got Drought and I was like, you know, maybe I'll use it. And Alolan Ninetales came out and I was like, I get it. I finally get the aesthetic of Ninetales. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful Pokemon. And it's pretty good. I think people stopped using it because Aurora Veil fell off because, like, some dumb bull, the meta stuff is happening, and the meta's bad, and etc, whatever. But I like this one a lot. It's really pretty. Diglett is still Diglett. Dugtrio gets C tier just because it's funny. But otherwise it would be a D tier. Meowth, I'll put in B tier. I don't know, it's kind of sassy, kind of interesting. This thing's in D tier, it's really ugly. Geodude's lame. Grappler's lame. Alolan Golem, though, I'll put B tier, because Electric Rock is a cool typing. It's got a cool... I think it just has Magnet. But whatever, it's a cool Mon. It's got cool stats. It's got a cannon on its back and a big angry beard. I like it a lot. I like it more than normal Golem, which I probably put in A tier, to be honest. But Viva la Resistance, it's not moving, it stays in B. Alolan Grimer is C probably. It's fine. It's alright. Alolan Muck, though, I like a lot. Who would have thought that adding some rocks and some color can make a Pokemon that I really thought was one of the worst looking, worst designs, least interesting ones in the game to something that's actually cool and kind of pretty. And its shiny is pretty decent too. It just turns the green into purple, which is just better in my opinion. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's also a dark type now as well. And it's also a better Mon because of that. Alolan Executor goes into B tier because it's funny. Alolan Marowak goes into A tier because it's cool. Yeah. It's a cool Mon. It's better than normal Marowak. You just give it the club and it pops off. Yeah, so that's my Gen 7 tier list. If you disagree, feel free to tell me that I'm a big stinky poopy head in the comments. And if you agree, awesome. You know, we can talk about our favorite Pokemon together. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Wait. Next time in 5 seconds, actually. Because I forgot to order these, and I did it in all the other ones, and even though this takes me forever, and there's no point in ordering them, because no one actually cares, I'm doing it anyway. So I'll be right back.